So at LGL, our 4 values are character, empathy, trust, and accountability. Just a comment or two on trust. Oftentimes an organization will engage in a 360 assessment as they start some kind of leadership development effort, and inevitably one of those characteristics is trust. And so you get back a low trust score, and if you're anything like me, you feel particularly frustrated by that. I mean, you live your values every single day and somehow people still don't trust you. Well, as it turns out, trust is really a bigger than issue than just your values. Stephen Covey, the junior, wrote a book several years ago called The Speed of Trust, and he describes trust really in the form of a tree. So imagine, if you will, the roots of the tree are your values. The trunk of the tree is your intent. So the roots and your trunk are your character in his vernacular. That's the part of the model. So when someone doesn't trust your character, it could be your values that they don't trust, but most often it's that they don't trust your intent, whatever it is that you're trying to do. Beyond the trunk of the tree, then you've got the upper trunk and the branches. The upper trunk and the branches he would call your capabilities in this model. And then your results are the leaves and the ultimate product of this tree and its nurturing. So the upper trunk, the branches, and the leaves, or the fruits, are competence. So you have character, that's below the ground, and then the trunk, the lower trunk, and competence, the upper trunk, the branches, and the leaves. Trust is a combination of character and competence. So when you find yourself in a situation where someone doesn't trust you, it's really helpful as a construct to figure out why. Why don't you trust me? Is it that you don't trust my values? That's where our heads often go, and unfortunately, well, maybe fortunately, that's just not right. Is it they don't trust my intent? They don't know what I'm going to do with it? Whatever it is? That could be it. Is it my capabilities? They don't believe that I have the capability to do the job, and therefore they don't trust me in order to perform the work that's been assigned? Could be it. Or in the absence of all of that, it could be that although I have all the capability, great intent, and great values, I just never get anything done. I never deliver a positive result. That could be it too. So it's a construct, character, competence, roots, lower trunk, upper trunk, branches, leaves, that's really helpful in deconstructing trust when you're trying to figure out how to rebuild it. And it's not just as simple as values. Could be as simple as you don't show up for meetings on time. Could be that you just don't do what you say you're going to do. So the next time you're confronted with it, think about the tree model.